What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Pursuing 1%, and a study done over the course of 70 years called the Framingham Study, which actually was done to research heart disease, also attempted to see what health factor was most closely correlated to longevity. In other words, what one thing could we focus on improving the most that would give us the highest likelihood of living the longest and, most importantly, living well the longest. Now, after crunching tons and tons of numbers, because they had lots of data to work with, they studied thousands of people, like I said, over the course of 70 years. After crunching all kinds of numbers and looking at all kinds of variables, it all came down to one simple thing that not many of the researchers thought was actually going to be the case. What it turned out to be was that lung capacity equals longevity. Lung capacity equals longevity. In other words, the researchers found a strong, super strong correlation to how deep a breaths you could breathe or how small breaths you can breathe. The smaller, less efficient your breaths, the more likely you were to get sick quicker and die quicker. Whereas the more lung capacity that you had, the bigger your breaths were, the more efficient your breaths were, the more likely you were to live longer and less likely you were to get sick. So I think that that's pretty cool. And I think that that's really important because that means that we have a pretty decent amount of control, some control, not complete control, but some control over our wellness and over our longevity. So again, I will ask you, are you paying attention to your breath? Have you paid attention to your breathing lately? I know I've asked you this a couple of times over the course of these last few weeks, but there's a reason that I keep asking you if you're paying attention to your breathing. And that's because, yes, it is important. If it is correlated, if your lung capacity is correlated to longevity, you should be paying attention to your breathing. And you're pursuing 1% today, which has been a few times over the last couple of weeks, is to start to pay attention, my friends. And that's how you're going to pursue 1% today. Check out more of our health and fitness videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to like, follow, or subscribe so you never miss out on our new content posted daily that contains life-changing strategies.